Greetings and salutations, my dudes and dudettes. Not gonna lie, third time filming this. Other two times were interrupted. That's a lie. First time was interrupted. Second time, I did a cover at the end and sounded like trash. So now I'm doing it again because I still don't know how to edit. Haha. Yeah. Anyways, so I did do a haul because I was being basic at the beginning of the other videos, but I changed my mind because that's too much work and I don't want to do it again. So I will show you this jumper again though because I like it a lot. So I can't wear this to school because duh, it's too short. But like, I walk back, look. This is super cute. Like, how can you not love this? And in the back, it's like it cuts out. Man, I love this a lot, and it's got pockets. Oh my god. So I'm standing on my bed. So no, but I was gonna do a haul on this video, but I changed my mind because once again, hold on, I can't breathe. Because once again, I didn't want to do it all over again. And if you're wondering, yes, I am wearing a scrunchie. I'm ready for the 80s to come back. I'm in love with scrunchies, so please bring it back. Please. That's all I wish for this year. All I need to have a good year is for scrunchies to come back in style because I have this one and I have like a teal one, and I'm hoping I can get a yellow, blue, green, and red one because Heathers. Yeah, but no, I like the 80s. I mean, I like the 80s style. Well, the scrunchies anyways. I don't care about everything else. I like 60s bathing suits because that was cute. I like 20s, they called flappers. Yeah, I like that. Oh, let me tell you something before I get to my cover because this kind of irritated me the other day. Is that I was listening to some girls talk and they were like, oh, I want to live back in the 50s or the 30s or the 20s. I wish I could live in the 80s and stuff like that. And I'm like, or the 70s, I think another one was because something about drugs. What I'm thinking is, do you not realize, like, this is coming from teenage girls, so. And yes, before I continue, I'm a feminist. Am I feminazi? Of course not. But I am a feminist and I believe in equal rights for everyone. Well, both gender. Self-serve. I do mean for everyone in all honest, like, everyone in the world should have equal rights. However, I feel, when I'm talking about feminists, I mean, I feel like all genders, like male and female, and okay, I only count two genders because non-binary is not a gender to me, and I feel like fluent. If you're fluent, you are both. So there's only two genders to me personally. But anyways, no, I do believe that all like male and female should be equal. So I'm a feminist. Before I continue the story, and I do believe in that. And yeah, I believe women have come a very far, far way, and I'm proud of that. No, but these girls are talking about how they wanted to live before this time, before all this, and I'm like, do you not realize if you lived back in those times, if you lived in the 70s, the 50s, the 20s, the 30s, do you not realize what's going to happen? Like, they were talking about time travel and they would go back and live there, but you couldn't do anything if you lived there. Like, unless a world war was going on, even if the world war was going on, you didn't have rights. Let me look this up before I get it wrong. Because I'm pretty sure women didn't have the right to vote till, like, God, it hasn't even been up 50 years. Hold on. And because even if it wasn't the fact that you couldn't vote, it was 1920. So if you lived before the 20s, like these girls talking about they wanted to live in the 10s and the 20s and 30s. No, but then you could vote. Okay, I take back the 50s and stuff because you could vote then. But however, you still were not equal and you still were not treated equally. You were still seen as a housewife. And what other thing bothers me is the fact that they wanted to live in those times, but what they don't realize is that even now we're not equal. Like, we don't get paid the same amount as females, and yes, it upsets me to the fact that they were like, oh, I want to live back in these time periods, but what they don't realize is women didn't have those rights, and women didn't really have, like, they just weren't treated equal. They were treated like an object, and they still are today. Like, in our year, in 2017 and 2016, they've been treated like objects forever, and I don't think that's necessarily going to go away altogether, and I think it's always going to be there and happen, but at the same time, we can do things to change that. I don't know, it just takes me off to hear people talk about how they wanted to live back in then. And then when I brought up the thing of the fact that, yeah, women were not treated and still are not treated equally, they just kind of dismissed me like, you're stupid. But I'm not. If we were treated equally, we wouldn't have feminism. There wouldn't be a need for it if we were all equal. That kind of bothers me. But anyways, yeah, that was my story. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off that subject now before somebody yells at me. Yeah. Oh, one thing you'll learn about me is even with my now ex, I don't change my views on things very often. If I see something, I'm gonna keep my view there. Now, if you can persuade me and convince me with good things and points, then yes, I will. I probably will change my subject. Like I said, I guess okay, I'll call my friend because we are exes, but we're also friends now. So we would talk all the time about politics because I don't know how it always came up, but it did. And I wouldn't agree on something, and then he's the same way I am, where he's very smart and he knows how to talk and he knows he has facts and points and everything. And so he will try to persuade you to see things from his side. And as much as I saw things from his side and his point of view, it still didn't make sense to me. And I think at times we were both very closed-minded, and I know other people who are very closed-minded, but at the same time, I'm very open-minded and I try to see things from other points of views. I just can't do it because I have an opinion or I have something I see and I stick to it. Like, I don't like changing it. I'm stubborn. I just am. I don't know what else to tell you. But anytime something would come up, like all my friends and I, not even just me and him, all my friends and I would debate it, and it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna hate somebody because you view things different. Of course not. Like, okay, say I think gays should be able, I support them in every way possible. Yes, equal rights for them. Everybody, equal. Yes, no matter who you love them, and nobody should be able to take that away from you. So I think that was, I have friends who do not necessarily agree with that, and they do not think it is okay or moral to be with somebody of the same gender of you, and they think it's just wrong, and that if you're a gay guy, you're not seeing the beauty of a woman, or if you're a gay female, vice versa. But I'm still friends with them. As much as I don't agree with their points on things, as much as I don't like things, I'm still friends with them. I'm still there. I'm not gonna change my friendship on you based on what you see, unless it's something absolutely irrational that I talk about frequently and it will tear us apart. I'm very opinionated though. Know that now, because in the future I might do videos talking about things like heck. My first video on here was the Orlando shooting and talking about that. So, yes, I will do that. I have done it and I will do it again. I will talk about things like that because I'm very passionate and I believe in a lot of things. What's another? Oh, last night actually, I was watching my friend Rachel and Abby's, well, friends, I guess, Rachel and Abby's live thing, and somebody asked if they believe in true love, and they said no. Another thing I'm passionate about, I do. Or, not true love, love at first sight. And I do, because you could walk into a room and make eye contact with somebody. I believe this can happen, and I believe it has happened. Walk into a room, make eye contact with somebody, and then automatically you just feel the connection. You feel something. You feel like you have to. Now, I'm not saying it's based off of looks, but I'm saying I'm a hopeless romantic, and I think if you can look at somebody and just feel a connection there, even if it's not automatic and it takes time, but if it's automatic, that's even better, and you can talk and be human. I believe in it because I think everybody has somebody they connect with automatically. And even if it's just with first sight. And I'm not saying true love at first sight because I know that not all love lasts and you will find somebody else eventually. But I'm saying you can fall in love at first sight because I guess I can speak from experience because I have. Well, okay, let me take that back. I met somebody and made eye contact with them and automatically felt like we were gonna be friends and then something more, and it happened. But not everything lasts, and that's my thing with that is not true love at first sight maybe, but definitely love at first sight. And love doesn't necessarily go away, but it does fade, and then you find somebody who you might fall in love with. And I know my mom, not even my mom in general, but people in general have of course people have had more than one boyfriend or more than one girlfriend or more than one person they've been with, and they loved the other people, but then this person came along and it was like they didn't need to search anymore and they were going to be together and they had true. Okay, that's another thing. I do believe in true love, and I'm going to keep using the term because I do. Like, I believe in that kind of stuff. I'm a Disney fan. I'm a hopeless romantic. I believe in things, even if others don't. I believe in fate. I believe in everything. I don't know. But, yeah. I don't know. I just do, and I believe in a lot of different things. One thing I'll probably discuss in a different video is, like, soulmates, maybe? I don't know. I'm a very loving person, unless you get, like, I don't hate anybody. I can't hate anybody, but if something happens, I will not like you very much, but I can't hate you. And if something happens, I might not talk to you, but I don't hate you because I can't hate anybody. But yeah, that's not even all my viewpoints on things. That's not all the points I have, but it is some of them. And I will come back to that in another video. Also, I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but even if I did, I'm going to say it again. Next weekend, I decided it will be my theater weekend because I have auditions tomorrow and it gave me the idea. So, Saturday will be my day of telling all of my, not all of them, but a lot of my stories from my second period class, which is theater class. I will tell some funny stories and maybe other stories about that. And then Sunday, I will do things about my experience, my first experience with the theater in general, because I'll be talking about my part in the G.D.B. Jones play we had, which was our fall play. And I worked backstage, so I'll be talking about that a lot. And I did have a extra part, like I was an extra in one of the scenes. But yeah. And the cover I'm going to do is If This Was a Movie. And again, I'm not going to do sound because I was going to, but I changed my mind. But yeah, so that happened. That whole discussion. Also, if you're asking, yes, this poster is the same as that poster. I got a smaller one for Christmas the same year I got this one, so I just put them up together. And I did have another one right here, but we had to put the bookshelf there. And soon enough, I will have another one up because it's Supernatural, and I'm so excited to have a Supernatural poster up in my room. Oh my god, I got this for Christmas and I still haven't put it up, but I'm so excited. Okay, yeah. Anyways, onto the cover now. Yeah, If This Was a Movie, it's by Taylor Swift. Last night I heard my own heart beating, sounded like footsteps on my stairs. 6 months gone and I'm still reaching, even though I know you're not there. I was playing back 1,000 memories, baby, thinking about everything we've been through. Maybe I've been going back too much lately when time stood still and I had you. Come back, come back, come back to me like you would. This was a movie, sitting in the rain outside till I came out. Come back, come back, come back to me like you could if you just said you're sorry. I know that we could work it out somehow. But if this was a movie, you'd be here by now. I know people change and these things happen, but I remember how it was back then. Locked up in your arms and our friends were laughing, 'cause nothing like this ever happened to them. Now I'm pacing down the hall, chasing down your street. Flashback to the night when you said to me that nothing's gonna change, not for me and you. Not before I knew how much I had to lose. Come back, come back, come back to me like you would if this was a movie. Standing in the rain outside till I came out. Come back, come back, come back to me like you could if you just said you're sorry. I know that we could work it out somehow. But if this was a movie, you'd be here by now. If you're out there, if you're somewhere, if you're moving on, I've been waiting for you ever since you've been gone. I just want it back the way it was before, and I just want to see you back at my front door. And I'd say, come back, come back, come back to me like you would, you would. Like you would before. You said it's not that easy. Before the fight, before I locked you out. But I take it all back now. Come back, come back, come back to me like you would if this was a movie. Stand in the rain outside till I came out. Come back, come back, come back to me like you could if you just said you're sorry. I know that we could work it out somehow. But if this was a movie, you'd be here by now. You'd be here by now. It's not the kind of ending you wanted to see. Now, maybe what about the ending? Oh, I thought you'd be here by now. Whoa, I thought you'd be here by now. Sorry, I guess I'm large in my throat a couple times in that. One other thing is that no matter if you believe in second chances, not everybody does. And that song is kind of about like, if life was a movie, it would be perfect and the person would come running back to you, but that's not always how it works. And even if you go back to them, they might not always take you back. And that's what that kind of song says to me, is that life's not a movie, but it goes on. In that you might have thought somebody was going to come back to you and they didn't. And that's okay, because you know what? Life's not a movie. And it's not just one person comes into your life and you're there forever. One person comes into your life, you go through the heartbreak if it happens, and then you move on and find somebody who's better, or if they break your heart, it doesn't matter. You will find somebody. That's something else I can tell you, because one of my friends went through a breakup the same week I did. Actually, two of my friends did. And let me tell you guys that I told them this, and then I realized I needed to see it. And that there's a lot of people in the world, and so no matter what happens, somebody's going to be out there for you. And even if it's a friend, somebody is going to be there for you, even if it's more than a friend. You just have to give it time, because we are young and crazy. And so, yeah, time heals all wounds. So, keep that in mind. Signing out. Bye. Thanks for watching.